Christos, there's a more overarching question that I had put in here, which is this, which is, what is the process by which EPA, actually let me step back. The understanding is that the RI has now identified that CSOs are contributing to contamination of the sediments under Superfund. I know some people have said they're not sure that's what the RI says. That has been my understanding from what EPA has told me. And so then the question that really people are asking is, what does this mean in terms of how EPA and DEP work together? Does EPA set discharge standards that DEP has to meet? Does DEP propose an approach to cleaning up the CSOs, which EPA then has to approve? And/or does DEC play any role in this? Because that's a lot of what I'm hearing from people is, how does this work now?
Okay, I'm not going to go back into this Clean Water Act Superfund. I think we've addressed it. You know, Walter has spoken about it. Everybody knows about you know, the two different laws that that basically are governing the levels at the canal. I mean, the Clean Water Act has been in place for a while, and they were trying to work under that. And now we came in and we found out that the city is, the city CSOs contribute Superfund contamination to the canal. Okay, so as a result, as I had mentioned here before, that brings the CSOs into play when it comes to devising a remedial action. From my point of view, as the engineer in charge of cleaning out the canal, I don't think there can be a cleanup without addressing that issue. And so, what we have done is, I have engaged New York City. I have had several discussions with my counterpart, my contact point, New York City, which is the Deputy Commissioner for Planning, Angela Licata. And we have been discussing, that possibility. We had a meeting a couple of weeks ago, with a number of people from New York City, and that issue came up. And we started discussing, and actually, as part of the discussion, we discussed whether it would be possible to isolate CSOs. You understand, it's a very difficult matter. And it will have to be approached in the right way, and it has to be a collaborative effort. And so I think we're on the right path, and we will keep you informed of all progress. But from my point of view, is what Jeff said, will we require under Superfund, will we require New York City to comply with a certain level of discharge concentrations? No, that's not how we operate. I mean, what we're going to do is we're going to look, see where the sources, we're going to look to see how we can stop these toxics from coming into the canal. I have some ideas, New York City might have some ideas, you might have some ideas, and that's how this project is going to proceed. The bottom line is, we're not going to neglect it.
And Christos,